I always thought I knew who I was. My name, my family, my story. All simple, all normal. At least that's what I thought. But life has a way of placing one truth in your path that quietly destroys everything you believed. It happened on an ordinary Thursday evening. I was waiting for my bus, scrolling through my phone, trying to ignore the cold wind. Then I heard a voice behind me, a soft, unsure voice. Are you Lina? My heart stopped. I turned around. A man around my age stood a few steps away. Tall, nervous. His hands were shaking like he wanted to reach out, but didn't know how. I took a step back. No one calls me that. Not strangers, not anyone. Yes, I said carefully. How do you know my name? He stared at me for a long second, his eyes filling with something I didn't recognize. Relief? Pain? Hope? Then he whispered the words that broke the ground under me. Because I've been looking for you my whole life. You're my sister. I laughed. I actually laughed. Look, I think you're confusing me with someone else. But he shook his head, his voice trembling. No, I've been looking for you for years. Lina, I'm Samuel, your older brother. You were adopted. You were taken when you were just a baby, and I've been trying to find you for years. And just like that, the world stopped. I walked away immediately. Stop. Don't follow me. My chest felt tight, my hands cold, my mind spinning. Adopted? Me? He only whispered, voice trembling. Ask them, Lina. Please, you deserve the truth. I went home pretending everything was normal, but every corner of the house felt different. The photos on the walls suddenly looked staged. The smiles felt forced. The hugs I remembered felt like scenes from someone else's life. That night, sleep refused to come. The next morning, I couldn't take it anymore. I walked into the kitchen where my parents were drinking tea. I sat down, my voice barely a whisper. Mom, Dad, is there something you never told me? Please, just tell me the truth. They froze. They looked scared. My mother covered her mouth. My father lowered his eyes. And without a word, I had my answer. They sat me down. My mother held my hands. My father stared at the floor, his voice barely alive. You came into our life when you were 2 months old. Your biological family was going through something painful, dangerous even. They couldn't protect you. My mom continued through tears. We didn't hide it to hurt you. We hid it because we were afraid to lose you. We loved you the moment we saw you. We still do. I felt like two versions of myself were fighting inside me. The girl who trusted them and the girl who suddenly didn't know where she came from. 2 days later, I met the man again. The stranger who wasn't a stranger anymore. He was standing outside the same bus stop, waiting. When he saw me, he stood up immediately. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you like that." I shook my head. No, I needed to know. He handed me a small, old photograph, a young woman holding a baby. Eyes tired, but loving. Clothes worn out, but a gentle smile on her face. "She was our mom," he whispered. "She wanted to come back for you, but life was too hard. I promised her I would find you." Tears slipped down my cheeks. For the first time, I said his name. "Samuel, can we talk somewhere?" He smiled, soft, hopeful, shaking. "Yeah, I'd like that." We sat on a park bench until the sky turned orange. He told me about our mother, about the tiny apartment they lived in, about how she kept my baby's sweater under her pillow long after I was gone. I told him about my life, my parents, my childhood, the good, the bad, the beautiful. And in that moment, I realized something. I wasn't abandoned. I wasn't unloved. I was loved, just in different ways by different people who all tried their best in the only way they knew how. Sometimes the truth you're afraid to face is the one that finally sets you free.